Hi loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Fidaus Amar and I'm so glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to share about how I became a Christian and my faith journey till now. So let's get right into the video. So a little backstory, I was a Muslim before. I grew up in a Muslim home. I've been a Muslim throughout my childhood to my teenage years till I got to the university. But while I was a Muslim, there was a part of me that wanted to know God more. I felt there was more to God than what I was experiencing. So fast forward to senior high school, that was when I had my conviction about being a Christian. It was during a Sunday service, during the worship session. And mostly we the Muslims, when we go for Sunday services, we mostly sit at the back and then we act all nonchalant and all. But that particular Sunday, I saw the move of the Holy Spirit. As at then, I didn't know it was the Holy Spirit, but then I saw people falling and shouting and all that. And I became curious. I was like, what was controlling them? Because no one was touching them and all that, but then they were falling and shouting. So I became curious and I really wanted to know more. But then I was a minor, so there was nothing much I could do about it. Then I went to the university and fortunately for me, I had the opportunity to be invited to church. And because of my conviction earlier, I didn't hesitate, I didn't hold back. So I went to church on the first Sunday and that was when I gave my life to Christ. So yeah, that was how my Christianity journey started. After I gave my life to Christ, because I didn't have the Christian foundation already, because I was coming from a Muslim background, it was a bit hard for me to adjust, but then I tried my best to adjust. I got baptized with the Holy Spirit. I did my water baptism and I learned a lot of basic things about Christianity that helped me in my walk. But then again, I was lukewarm. Yes, I was a lukewarm Christian. Though I knew that I loved God, a part of me was doing contrary to what His Word says. And I try, like mostly when I come back to my senses, I'll go back to God and I'll be like, Lord, I'm sorry. I'll do better, I'll change and all that. Then I'll change for 1 week and then I'll see myself going back to being a lukewarm Christian. So yeah, it hasn't been easy juggling with that. So I became a lukewarm Christian for a very long time and I didn't even know how I was supposed to come out from it. So things changed for me last year. That was 2025. I just made a subtle prayer to God that I really wanted to serve Him genuinely and I didn't want to be a lukewarm Christian anymore. I didn't even say the prayer out loud. I just said it in my heart and then that was it for me. But things didn't change right after I said that prayer. I had to do one more thing, that was letting go. So I had to let go of something that I was unknowingly prioritizing more than I was prioritizing God. And mostly it can be a job or a career, it can be money, or it can be a relationship. It just keeps you away from like genuinely giving your all to God. So yeah, I had to let that thing go. And after letting go, God made me meet the right people at the right time. God took me to the right places where I would come out from my lukewarmness. So that was it for me, yeah. And yeah, looking back, I feel like God has been so intentional about me coming out from my lukewarmness because the messages I listened to, the people that I met, and the things that I just did, like, it just makes me feel like God has been intentional about me coming out from my lukewarmness. And yeah, that's where I find myself now. That's how my Christian journey has been till now. So yeah, that has been my Christian journey so far. And I'll quickly like to share with you 3 things I would like you to take from my story. The first being convictions. I believe convictions are very important in a Christian's life. I'll define convictions as personalized truth. There are a lot of truths out there, but then if that truth is not personalized, if that truth is not internalized in you, it will really be hard for you. Let's say, for example, someone comes to you with a different side or a different aspect of that truth. You would easily believe the person because that truth has not been internalized in you. So I believe convictions are really important in a Christian's life. The second thing I would like you to take from my video is the art of prayer. I believe anytime we feel far away from God or anytime we feel that we are drifting away from God, all we have to do is just say a subtle prayer to God that we really want to get close to him, and he will do the rest. James chapter 4 verse 8 says that draw nigh to God and he will draw nigh to us. So all we have to do is just make a conscious effort to draw nigh to him, and then he will do the rest. Philippians chapter 2 verse 13 from the NLT also says, for God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases him. So it's not by our power that we please God. He's the one that gives us the power and the desire to please him. So all we have to do is just surrender to him, and then he will just take care of the rest. And the final thing I would like you to take from my story is the art of letting go. I believe as lukewarm Christians, there's always something that we unknowingly prioritize more than we prioritize God. That makes us drift away from really serving God genuinely. So I believe that anytime you feel in your heart that you are prioritizing something more than you are prioritizing God, just let go of that thing. And I believe that after letting go, you would really come out from your lukewarmness. So yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you took 1 or 2 lessons from the video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you are blessed by my story. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel, and I promise you are really going to have a good time on this channel. See you in my next video. Bye.